Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to do another video countering Noam Chomsky's video about American Sniper. And she got the book. I read it again for a second time. And American Sniper is still an amazing book, okay? Let me explain what Noam Chomsky did not note, okay? Chris Kyle noted that never mind the U.S. liberated Iraq from their dictator, some Iraqis still tried to kill the U.S. soldiers because they were not Muslim. And I'm not grouping Islam with radical Islam. I'm talking about the radical Islamic terrorists that tried to kill U.S. soldiers because they were not Muslim. Okay? I know plenty of Muslims who would not harm a fly in general. And then on top of that, they wouldn't kill somebody because or harm somebody because they were not Muslim. But the terrorists that Chris Kyle fought well in Iraq did. They tried to kill them just simply for the fact that they were not Muslim. Chomsky makes no mention of that. Okay? Chomsky makes no mention of that in his critical review of the movie American Sniper. First of all, it was a movie he had not seen, but he read some reviews. And second of all, he used some quotes from the book, but he made no mention of the quote that I just told you. Makes no mention of that. And I'm just not going to sit by and allow that to be anybody's only review of American Sniper. Okay? People need to know that in the first part of the book, in case you just started there, people need to note in the first part of the book that, you know, Chris Kyle took up for a lot of people when he was in middle school and high school. He didn't instigate the fights, but he took up for the underdogs. Chomsky makes no mention of that. And the reason Chris Kyle chose the Punisher logo for a lot of his things was because, you know, he believed he was in Iraq to right a wrong, to correct a wrong, injustice. And he saw a lot of evil things in Iraq from the terrorist. So he kind of emulated himself after the superhero, the Punisher. And he was a loving husband to his wife. There were issues with the marriage because she felt that the SEALs came first before her. And it's noted in the book, but they still loved each other. And Chomsky doesn't mention Chris Kyle taking up for the underdogs or the people who were being bullied when Chris Kyle was in school. And he also makes no mention of the terrorists trying to kill somebody because they adhered to a different religion. No mention of that at all. And, you know, Chris Kyle always still talked about the people, the lives he wanted to save. He didn't measure how many kills he had. He just wanted to go in there and do his job and serve his country. He did his very best not to boast about the kills that he had. And he mentioned in some cases he just got lucky. Just read the book. You're not going to see a monster in this book. If you read the whole book, it's a really good book. I read it twice. And there's a lot of excerpts in there from people who made the movie. And Taya Kyle really compliments the actress Sienna Miller. That Sienna Miller was very, very, very kind, very, very polite, very nice. And that she portrayed her in a very realistic very realistic way. So God bless Sienna Miller for doing that and honoring Taya Kyle's legacy. You know, I was talking about Bradley Cooper playing Chris Kyle, which Bradley Cooper did a good job, but we need to note Sienna Miller for what she did as well. So, hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.